5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good day everyone. I am Erica Edi Torres and I am here to discuss about Module 22, Human Environmental Factors Affecting Motivation. If environment is defined as the sum total of one's surroundings, the environmental factors that affect students' motivation include human as well as non-human factors. The immediate human factors that surround the learner are the teachers, the other students, and his or her parents. The human learning environment of the learner consists of teacher, classmates, and parents. By their very being and behavior, they can motivate and or demotivate a child to learn from and perform in school. The interaction of the teacher, the learner, and the parents produces the classroom climate for learning. Teachers' affective traits. Researchers cite the following affective characteristics of effective teachers. James H. Strong, 2002. The first one is caring. Specific attributes that show caring are: first, sympathetic listening to students, not only about life inside the classroom but more about students' lives in general. Teachers should be the second parent of the students. They should listen and be more open-minded to his or her students' problems outside the classroom. Communicating with students is the best way to build a better relationship with students. Second, understanding of students' questions and concerns. If ever the students have questions, it is important that the teacher must be knowledgeable to answer, and also the teacher must be open-minded with that question. And the third one, knowing students individually, their likes, dislikes, and personal situations affecting behavior and performance. It is important to know your students individually. Through this, the teacher will know the hidden reason behind the personality of a student. Second, fairness and respect. These are shown in specific behaviors like: first, treating students as people. Students learn more and behave better when they receive high level of understanding, caring, and genuine love. The teacher must treat his or her students accordingly. Second, avoiding the use of ridicule and preventing situations in which students lose respect in front of their peers. The teacher should not throw the words to the students because it is results to the students' bad behavior and unrespectful manners. Third, practicing gender, racial, and ethnic fairness. Every student deserves to treat equally. Each of them do not like to experience discrimination. As a teacher, we must accept and respect individual differences with regards to gender, racial, and ethnic fairness. The fourth one, providing students with opportunities for them to participate and succeed. The teacher must provide opportunities in order for students to submit better outputs. They will also give the learners a period of time to think, prepare, and participate in different activities. Next, the third, teachers' affective traits. Social interaction with students. The specific behaviors of facilitative social interactions are: first, consistently behaving in a friendly, personal manner while maintaining professional distance with students. Teachers should have a professional relationship with students, and this may have similar qualities and characteristics as friends, but it is different. The relationship between the two is unbalanced, but should be in equal grounds as deserving and receiving respect. The teacher must be responsible to develop academically and socially. Second, working with students, know for the students. A teacher influences ideas and expectations of his or her students. Capability have an effect students' achievement or performance. Third, interacting productively by giving students responsibility and respect. Both teachers and students should give respect and responsibility while interacting. Fourth, allowing students to participate in decision making. In a meeting, the teacher must allow the students to participate in decision making. Each idea will be considered. Fifth, willing to participate in class activities and demonstrating a sense of fun. To build our social skills, every learners need to participate in class activities. All the activities will help the learners to shape and boost their self-confidence. Also, this will guide us to meet more friends. Sixth, having a sense of humor and willing to share jokes. In the field of teaching, the teacher must have a sense of humor, and most especially while having a discussion. By this, the learners will be active and will give you his or her attention. This strategy will help the learners to ease their boredom. Enthusiasm and motivation for learning show in first, encouraging students to be responsible for their own learning. The teacher is the one who is responsible to motivate the students. And as a students, they need to study diligently for their own learning. Second, maintaining an organized classroom environment. The physical setup of a classroom is important because it is the first thing that the student see when they walk in. Factors such as organized bookshelves and excess clutter can make a difference. Third, setting high standards. The teacher must set a high standard to the student so that the students will not stick in one strategy. The learners will accomplish better outputs because the teacher is expecting for more. The student will learn more if more is expected from them in school. Fourth, assigning appropriate challenges. The teacher must assign appropriate challenges to each student for them to challenge themselves. Challenges will help them to the students while doing their tasks so that they will get motivated to finish their tasks properly. Fifth, providing reinforcement and encouragement during tasks. It is important to provide support and encouraging words to the students while doing their tasks so that they will get motivated to finish their tasks properly. Attitude toward the teaching profession. First, having dual commitment to personal learning and to students' learning anchored on the belief that all students can learn. The teacher should be flexible. He or she will focus only on their personal life. Instead, he or she will be able to consider the needs of the students. Every teacher must be effective in educating. Second, helping students succeed by using differentiated instruction. The teachers are resourceful. They are using instructional materials just to secure the learning of the students, also to give the knowledge they have. Third, working collaboratively with colleagues and other staff. Asking questions is not a mistake. As a teacher, you should ask your co-teachers about the happening in your class. After class, it is important to share and have collaboration together with colleagues and other staff of the school. Fourth, serving as an example of a lifelong learner is to his or her students and colleagues. All teachers must be a good example. Every learning experiences that they've shared to the students will be kept in their mind until their last breath. It will serve and guide them in the future. Positive expectations of students manifested in first, striving to make all the students feel competent. If a teacher is hardworking, they may idolize the students. Added to that, the teacher may feel competent and enthusiasm to push their self in studying. Second, communicating positive expectations to students. Example, they will be successful in their life. It is important for the learners to have positive thoughts in life. They are good. The teacher may be a good advisor and motivator to the students. They should share positivity in life. Third, having high personal teaching efficacy shown in their belief that they can cause all students to learn. They must be knowledgeable enough so that they will share enough knowledge to their students. Reflective practice. Reviewing and thinking on his or her teaching process. Second, eliciting feedback from others in the interest of teaching and learning. To be a good teacher, you should know how to reflect on your teaching process. Asking opinions from your students will help you to be more excellent and efficient. Classmates, bullying, and the need to belong. Students form part of the human environment of the learner. In fact, the far outnumber the teachers in the learning environment. The need to belong is a basic human need. Students who are accepted by teachers and classmates feel they belong to the class. Students who feel that they are part of the class look forward attending and participating in class. The sense of belongingness enhances their learning and performance. Malaki ang epekto ng isang guro sa bawat estudyante. Mas natututo at mawiwili ang isang estudyante na pumasok sa paaralan kung ramdam niya ang pagtanggap galing sa kanyang guro. Dahil dito, mas magiging active ang isang learners sa mga school activities at mag-perform ng maayos dahil ito ang magiging dahilan upang maging matagumpay ang mga estudyante. The prevalence of bullying, however, obstructs the creation of a learning community where everyone feels that they belong. With bullying in schools, the learning environment cannot be safe. Then, by all means, bullying should be eliminated in schools. Bullying takes on several forms. It can be mild, it can be intense or deeply seated and highly violent. Today, safety in school is being raised all over the world. Ang bullying ang kinakailangang ilimita sa lahat ng pagkakataon. Kung maiiwasan ito, magiging masigasig ang mga estudyante na mag-aral sa paaralan. Ang bullying ay madaling makababa ng self-confidence ng isang learners, lalo na kung ikaw ay biktima nito. Kung kaya't, hinihikayat ang lahat na iwasan at pairalin ang kaligtasan at kaayusan ng paaralan para sa mga mag-aaral. Parents as part of the learner's human learning environment. The learner spends at least 6 hours in schools. The rest, she or he spends at home. Parents, therefore, are supposed to have more opportunity to be with their students than teachers. How many of our parents use this opportunity to support their children in their studies? Masarap at nakakawilan mag-aral, lalo na kung ramdam mo ang suporta ng iyong mga magulang. Hindi ka magsasayang ng oras para maipakita at maibalik sa kanila ang sakripisyo na ginagawa nila. Magpasalamat ka kung isa ka sa mag-aaral na nakakakuha ng buong suporta galing sa iyong mga magulang. What parents' behavioral traits are supportive of their children's learning? Parents who are supportive of their children's learning are observed to do the following. First, follow up status of their children's performance. Second, supervise their children in their homework or project. Third, check their children's notebooks. Fourth, review their children's corrected set works and test papers. Fifth, attend conferences for parents, teachers and community association or PTCA. And the last one, are willing to spend children projects and to get involved in school activities. Participates actively in school community projects. Confer with their children's teachers with necessary. Are aware of their children's activities in school. Meet the friends of their children. And the last one, invite their children friends at home. Unsupportive parents' behaviors are the opposite of all those listed above. In general, the interaction between the learner and the teacher, among the learners, and among the learner, teacher and parents affect the learner's motivation. Whether the climate that comes as a byproduct of the interactions nurture or obstructs learning depends on the quality of this interaction. Thank you for listening. Hope you learned something about my report.